Humanity left Earth quietly. There was no grand declaration, no trumpet call to the stars, just engines swarming in orbit, hulls gleaming under sunlight, and a species tired of being bound to one fragile world. By the time the first generation of deep space vessels vanished into the dark, humans had already learned a harsh truth. Space does not reward mercy. The fleets traveled for decades, threading between stars, building outposts on cold moons and hollowed asteroids. Humans adapted bones, reinforced with carbon lattice, minds augmented by neural cores, bodies trained for gravity that shifted and failed. They did not look fearsome. Compared to the legends of galactic conquerors, they seemed soft, emotional, divided. That was the mistake. The Karzoon discovered humanity near the Helios Rift. Ancient, massive, and ruthless. The Karzoon were a race forged entirely for war. Their ships were living obsidian, grown rather than built, and their culture held one sacred belief. All emerging species must be destroyed before they could become rivals. When Karzoon scouts intercepted human transmissions, they laughed. These creatures argued among themselves. They sang. They joked while staring into the abyss. Weak, the extermination fleet followed. It arrived without warning, hundreds of vessels tearing reality open in a storm of black light. Human colonies vanished in fire. Moons cracked. Stations went dark. The Karzoon broadcast their ultimatum across every human channel. You are prey. You will be erased. Earth received the message 27 minutes later. The human response was silence. Then the fleets turned around. What the Karzoon did not understand was that humanity had never explored space-seeking conquest. They explored it to survive. Every ship carried redundancies layered on paranoia. Every captain was trained to fight outnumbered. Every soldier knew that defeat meant extinction. When the two armadas finally met above the shattered world of Capernaum, the stars themselves seemed to hold their breath. The Karzoon attacked first, as they always did, overwhelming force. Tidal waves of living metal, weapons that could shear planets. Human ships shattered under the opening assault, and then the humans closed the distance. They shut down shields not to flee, but to divert all power to weapons the galaxy had never seen. Gravitic lances punched through Karzoon hulls. Kinetic rounds traveling at relativistic speed tore entire warships apart before their crews could scream. Human fighters swarmed like insects, piloted by men and women who had grown up knowing space wanted them dead. Boarding pods followed. Inside the alien ships, humans fought hand-to-hand against towering monsters with claws and chitin. They bled. They broke bones. And they kept advancing. Not for glory. Not for vengeance. For home. The battle lasted 9 hours. By the end, the Karzoon fleet was wreckage-burning carcasses drifting among the stars. Their command vessel tried to retreat. It never made the jump. When the final alien transmission was intercepted, it carried only one message, sent in terror across their dying empire. Avoid the humans. They are not prey. They are extinction. Humanity did not chase the survivors. They returned to rebuilding, to exploration, to the quiet work of living. But across the galaxy, ancient empires updated their star maps, marking one region with a warning written in 1,000 languages. Here be humans. Do not provoke them. Because the universe had learned a new truth that day. The strongest species does not roar. It endures.